Mountain Valley spring water. Probably the best spring water you'll ever have. I'm gonna take one more drink of this. It's like whiskey, but it's water. Meaning the water is actually that good. Hi, Pisces, my little fishies. I'm a fishy just like you. Sensitive, sweet little fishies. I've got quite the candle set up here tonight, so if I catch the house or my dress on fire, worse things have happened, right? I am Andrea Cox. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to this channel, for liking the video if you choose to do so. If you don't, so be it. I would love for you to hit the little bell notification after you subscribe. I also have a sister channel on here. It is a health and detox channel. It's got about 18,000 subscribers. It's called Andrea Cox TV. And I'm a detox specialist, intuitive healer by trade, very well known in the plant-based detox industry. Got into the tarot about a year ago. I'm a Pisces sun, Pisces Venus, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Scorpio north node, Scorpio Saturn. Just about Pisces and Scorpio throughout that chart. Vedic astrology, Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, Libra rising. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Owls may be of significance to you, Pisces. Wow. I'll just leave that card aside, this next card, because it is the quintessential Pisces card, Piscean card. I took myself to dinner tonight, and thank you, Spirit. And I sat in the corner, and I watched all of these families that weren't paying attention to each other, right? They were just kind of like at the tables. The teenagers were on their cell phones. I saw one gentleman walk away from the table to use his cell phone. Maybe he was checking on his mother. I watched as people sat at tables not appreciating other people, just in another world, in another land, right? It's funny, we get such a short time in this world, such a short time. We get, wow, wanted to come out again, defend to the end the worthwhile. I guess we'll keep it. We get such a short time in this world, and we waste it. We waste this time. Where were you a year ago in November? Who were you thinking of? Is it the same person you're thinking of now? then why aren't you with them? I mean, Pisces, you feel like this person was heaven sent. You feel like they were sent to you in a time where you needed someone there to help you break the chains of bondage to something that was really unhealthy for you, whether it be a habit or a person or a living arrangement. You feel like this person was heaven sent. So where are they? Where are they? Because I feel like Pisces, you have Pandora's box. You have the choice among choices, right? You have quite the litter, Pisces. You've got quite the pickings, right? There's the, let's see, the Leo, or Leos, I should say the Leos. I think you have, what, two Leos, Pisces, that you're just not even, oh, let me just say this before we get started. This is a general reading. It may not resonate with all of you. I always feel like I have to be so cautious when I do the Pisces reading because I'm a Pisces and I'm just like, okay, I'm just reading the cards. I'm feeling the energy. Apparently it resonates with a lot of you. Looking at the comments and the likes and the subscribes. So, but it's not going to resonate with all of you. So I was sitting in this restaurant tonight and I was just picking up on this vibration of how life is so short and how none of these people sitting around at these tables seem to remember how life is so short, right? Because they were all somewhere else. They were all receiving energy from someone else. None of them were truly present. None of them were letting love live because they were feeling something else slip between the grip of their hands. Conscious connections. It's funny, isn't it? When we first meet someone, it's such a conscious connection, isn't it? Right? It's so real. It's so important. It's so meaningful. It's so spiritual. It's so grounding. It's so this person gives you something like no one else, right? And then 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 6 years, 3 years, a year into it, you're like, yeah, this, after you do the dishes next to the person, after you do someone's laundry, after you sleep with someone 100 times, it's just not so spiritual anymore, right? Right? It's just not so, it's not so important, right? But it is to a Pisces, because when a Pisces invites you into their world, let me make a little camera adjustment real quick. There we go. That's better. There's a lot of headroom up there. A lot of headroom. When a Pisces invites you into their world, it's like magic. Quintessential Piscean energy right here. Beautiful. Spiritual. Angelic. Light. My ring is, I have a ring on that my mother gave me 15 years ago. It's a little too big for my fingers now, and it fit then. Saying something. It's a Pisces ring. These are supposed to represent fish, right? And the dots right here, I don't know if you can see it, are water. The dots are water, and those are fish. My mom loved that I was a Pisces. She always said I was creative and sensitive. And I think I'll agree with her. So you have an inner trust, Pisces. You have an inner trust about something you're going through. Some of you are going through an illness right now. Some of you are keeping that to yourselves. I think many of you are going through something that you are keeping to yourself. You're following your own rhythm, dancing in the moonlight, long sage baths, right? Ocean plunges for some of you that live near the ocean. Burning sage, Palo Santo, and copal. Learning more about spirituality. Releasing that no longer serves your body, your mind, or your soul. It's funny, Pisces, it's almost like a shock to the system, right? It's a pretty big shock, right? You were gripping something or someone or someplace so hard. You were like gripping. Oh, funny. I took these out of I don't even remember what these are called. What are these called? I took this out to set my candles up on this ledge. I just want to use it as a prop. You were gripping someone so tight, something, and then all of a sudden you woke up one day and you didn't want it anymore. What the hell? It was just like I want you, I want you, I want to make this work, I want to make this work. Oop, I don't want any of this anymore. I actually don't. I can't. And it was like a 180. It happened. When did it happen? I think it started happening for you, Pisces, at the end of May into June, right? But then what happened? That someone, let's get the little mini Rider Waite deck out. That the person who drugged something on and on and on and on just because they couldn't tell the truth. They tried to come back, right? It was this person? Yeah. And that's when you realized you were strong enough to walk away. But it didn't really set in, Pisces, until I want to say the beginning of October. You were just free as a bird, right? You knew that something, that you didn't want to return to this, did you? No. 10 of Swords, that's shitty. Oh, well, goodness. The lovers. Lovers. So card a Gemini. Could have been a Gemini. Could have brought that tower energy in. But you almost formed like a peaceful union in your heart and in your spirit, didn't you? It was like, thank you for the lessons, because I think this person, by the bitterness and anger they carried towards you, they caused you to get in the chariot, Pisces, and never want to return, right? So Four of Swords, you healed, Pisces, you fully healed. And now you see the real person, and you see yourself, and you see you without the veil, and you see them without the veil, and it's pretty. You know that even if they were an air sign, even if they were an earth sign, even if they were another water sign, that they're really a king of wands, but kind of like this, right? Like this. Not like this, right? So a king of wands like this, you know, likes the newness of anything. But that's kind of burdensome to you. So yeah, you stopped holding on, Four of Pentacles. And well, I think I think in your own little devilish way, Pisces, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, be dealing with someone with Capricorn in their chart, or have Capricorn in your chart, or some of you could have felt so bound and chained to this person that you just decided, no, gonna let go. Let go of the burdens, right? Because it seems like you gave yourself your own 10 of cups, didn't you? Yeah. I think some of you decided that before you would accept anyone new in your life, you were going to get this by yourself, and you did. Some of you, I'm going to admit it. If I sound a little stuffed up, there's a story to that. I might get into it. Some of you gave yourself your own 10 of cups in your own little devilish way, and you know that, and that's okay. Because what drug that situation out, God, wasn't this last year's shit? Yeah, it was. It was last year's shit. What drug this situation out, Pisces, was the simple fact that someone wouldn't admit the truth. But you're a Pisces. You're a fucking Pisces. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to offend anyone. You know the truth. You know the truth from the very second. Sorry, I had a little hair tie around cutting off my circulation. Kind of felt good. You know the truth from the second someone doesn't tell it to you. You intuit the truth through the lie. You intuit the honesty through the fabrication. You see the clarity through the fog. There is no lying to a Pisces. Pisces is, yeah, you were dealing with this, Pisces. Were you dealing with that? Seven of Swords, that's the thief card, but it's the thief card in a way of keeping people stuck by not telling the truth. That's the thief card. But I think amongst the kind of the juggling that was going on, Pisces, you actually became this. Oh, so beautiful. Jesus. God. Nine of Pentacles. So, Nine of Pentacles, this woman's in her garden. She's got like dog in the background, birds on her like hand, like loving her. And you see nine pentacles around her. That's the single and loving card. That's the looking good, smelling good, tasting good. That's the card that like that's yeah. That's the happy. That's the Ten of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. So this is you going into December with all your strength. With all your strength. Who is hanging around? Because this isn't you anymore, Pisces. You're not the Hanged Man. No more. This is a Pisces card, but this isn't you. This is this guy. He's getting kind of chubby. Who's this guy? Do you know this guy? Have you seen this guy around? Have you? I don't think you have. Oh, was it this guy? It's this guy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. So this guy who was defending God knows what, uh, this guy had you feeling like this, but you crushed that. So that's old news. So you're working, let's move into the now. So, we have to talk about past, present, future. So that was the past. You came out looking like, where are you? Nine of Pentacles, strength, Ten of Cups, the ultimate fulfillment, the best card you can get in the tarot. Working diligently on something. I'm going to do a spread for you now. So I was in this restaurant tonight. I'm looking around and I had ordered, what did I order? A huge salad, of course. I don't take myself out very often because I'm plant-based and I make incredible food. I've made food for celebrities, so why would I eat someone else's food? But it was late and I could tell I was feeling a little bit under the weather and, nasally. So I thought, I just need to get out, get some fresh air and, be around people. I need to people watch. I need to see, what is it I'm missing? Am I missing something? Everybody's talking about these, what is it? Is there something missing? Because I don't feel like I'm missing anything. So I go to this restaurant and it's a place where you go through the line and you pick what you want. But it's nice, It's next to one of my favorite grocery stores. And I get to the end of the line where all the desserts are, and they had 2 raw vegan desserts. They had a chocolate cake with vanilla icing, and they had a raw pumpkin walnut pie. And so I, picked a slice of each, and the guy behind the counter said, "Oh, I was going to sit you at that table over there. Are there more people with you?" I said, "No, it's just for me." He said, "Do you want a to-go box for one of these pieces?" "No, they're just for me." And yeah, I'm going to eat both of them. Yeah, in front of everyone because I don't, yeah. And I was thinking of how the wheel has turned in my own life and how we're all on these cyclical cycles, right? So I was thinking, God, 13 years ago, I had an eating disorder. I would have never eaten pie. Never. I eat pie every night now. It's vegan, it's gluten-free because I'm a vegan, but I treat myself every single evening, every single night. There's either one of those big giant gluten-free vegan chocolate chunk cookies, or there's a piece of chocolate vegan cake with icing. There's something that I treat myself with every single night. And why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I work hard. I work out hard. I love hard. I am the emperor of my own life. Why wouldn't I treat myself? And it reminded me of the cycle we are on. You could have an emperor and a king of pentacles in your life trying to enter your life at the same time right now. I think for a lot of us, that may be the case. You're a little bit guarded. You are not juggling at all, though. You know what you want, and you've made it clear. And you're not playing any games. You never have. You're a Pisces. So I was looking out at the way our lives go on these cycles, and I thought, wow, I'm so proud of you. You healed yourself of an eating disorder. You don't even think twice about having 2 pieces of cake after dinner. And you are so happy sitting in a restaurant solo, people watching, eating dinner. You're happy. You're just like happy. What the hell is going on? You're like, you're good. And then I thought of the cycles that I've been on in my life and how every time someone has entered my life, I've been in a happy place. Every time I've been happy solo. I've been happy as that 9 of Pentacles. Every single time. Happy, happy, happy joy just by myself. So that's why you have all these, wow, I shuffled the cards twice and Temperance came out. You could have a Sagittarius coming into your life, or this is the energy you're possessing. Check your Vedic astrology. Someone could have heavy Sag in their chart. I'm feeling that now. Someone who is showing up as the Emperor. You also have a King of Pentacles. You feel victorious when you are around someone, but you haven't been around this person too much. Judgment, 4 of Swords. You've healed from the situation in the past. It's gone. Don't be evil to that person if they come around. You know, have mercy and forgiveness for people who hold on to their childhood wounds into their 40s, their 50s, their 60s. You paid for someone else's bullshit. You got beat with the, how should I say it? You were the verbal punching bag for someone else's drama. It's done. It's done. And it's okay to not get an apology for that. It's okay. It's fine. They know. They know. Queen of Wands. This is the energy you are taking on, along with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, watching the seeds you have planted come into fruition. It's a steady growth. It's a growth that if you were still with that person in the past, you would have given up on this growth that you are seeing in your business, Pisces. Because that person in the past needed to always see instant gratification when it came to you. 10 of Pentacles. You saw it in October, or you saw it in November. You saw it begin in November, and you're seeing it more in December. 10 of Pentacles, money flowing in from something you created, something that was solely thought of, created, built, and put into action by you, not by your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your ex-partner. Something you created is bringing in abundance. Six of Cups. Five of Cups and Six of Cups. So, and then the Magician. Yeah. And then the Sun. So someone is now going through the mourning of you, Pisces. But they're moving through it. Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Magician. They're getting on with it. Some of you could have been dealing with a Gemini. Some of you could have been dealing with a Leo. Some of you could have been dealing with a Gemini that was dealing with a Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, or a Libra. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius in the month of December. Star card. Or some of you could be seen as a star in December. You feel a little blindfolded with this situation, with this. You feel like, you know, some games maybe being played and you really aren't into that. Not where you're at now. Yeah, Three of Cups, celebration. You could be celebrating with this person, or there could be three people involved. And I think the fact that there's not a lot of real, genuine communication about feelings, I think that makes you feel a little bit Five of Wands-ish, right? Five of Wands is, the fives are combative energy. They don't feel settled because they don't have clarity and communication. Boy, I'm going to take a drink of water. Wow. Some of you could need to hydrate more. So one of two things is going to happen with this star card situation. You're either going to feel combative and emotionally walk away because there's not enough being, I'm not feeling effort being put in. This could be you or the other person. You could feel like the other person has options, or maybe you have a lot of options. It can go vice versa. I think, Pisces, you want something stable, steady, reliable. And, we've got the Hierophant card. I think you're looking for marriage. You're looking for clear communication that is real, that makes you feel safe, right? You might be looking for it a little too soon. But this has kind of gone on a while. And I feel like, Pisces, that while someone kind of juggles decisions, you've been solo for a while. And you've got two kings and an emperor sitting here. So now I think you have so many options that you're just like, okay, what are you going to do? Because yeah, so let's just do a quick layout. Sorry, I got off on a little tangent there. It happens. Collaborative dreaming. Dreaming a beautiful life after a storm. Spirals of manifestation. Ooh, sorry about that. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I feel like we have 3 stories that could tie in together. Oh my goodness, 37 minutes in. I'm going to put the cards back. Shock of the new. I'm going to leave that one out. Defend to the end, the worthwhile. That has come out 3 times. That's staying out. That is your card. What's worthwhile? What's important in your life? What do you want beyond anything else? Heaven sent. In the world, not of the world. Someone sees the true you and you see the true them. What you want wants you. What you want wants you. Shock of the new. Let's put all the cards in the mini deck. We'll shuffle them. We'll split the deck in 3 and we'll see who the players are in the ball game in the month of December 2018. Those of you who have some health issues, I think you're going to see the beginning of those clear up this month. I know even I myself am going through a health situation, and I'm extremely healthy. So it's a bit of a shock when something like that happens, right? Excuse me. My dog Lewis just decided to get up on the table. Queen of Swords. Wow, Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords want to pop out. Someone is deciding between you, Pisces, and an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a King of Cups type person. Someone got dropped by a Leo. Lewis, no, you're going to knock over the whole thing. Come on, Lewis. Sorry. You don't need a fire tonight. No, go night-night. My dog, he's so sweet. He can't stand to be away from me for 30 seconds. You have a Knight of Pentacles, younger energy. Someone just collected a large sum of money. Someone is single now. He likes to celebrate. Someone drinks a lot. Could have air in his chart. Page of Swords. Lewis. No. Lewis. No. No. Excuse me. Lewis. No. I'm so sorry, you guys. Lewis. That's Lewis. Lewis. No. 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 Go on. No. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm so sorry. Lewis. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go. No. 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 Lewis, no. No. Come on. Go down. You guys, I'm so sorry. Come on. Come on. Go. Go. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Good boy. Come on. No. Lewis. Oh, goodness gracious, you guys. Lewis. Come on. I'm so sorry. Come on, Lewis. Come on. Come on. Not tonight. Oh, God, fine. Jesus. You can't walk on here like this. Okay, come on. Just lay down. You're all right. Okay. Lay down. No, you can't come and sit on my lap. Sorry, you guys. Really? So unprofessional, Lewis. I'm trying to grow a channel here and you just like stuff in your eyes. We're going to get back on track now. Lewis was rescued from a backyard breeder, just saying. Some of you may need to rescue an animal. Okay, we're done. We're done. Sorry. I love you. I know. Okay. I'm going to have to... I don't know what to do. He's never done it like this before. He's never done this. And he will bite me if I try to push him down. He's tired. So, okay. And so am I. So I'm going to clarify these. I'm so sorry. So embarrassing. Some of you are dealing with an air sign who is younger. Some of you are dealing with a Cancerian. Some with a Leo. Some with another water sign. Definitely air signs. Oh, oh my God. I'm going to have to start the video. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Lewis, can you move, please? Oh my God. Lewis, he just laid on the cards, you guys. This is so sorry. Lewis, come on now. I'm so sorry. I was trying to be so serious, and Lewis has got his head under the computer. Lewis, it's time, honey. So this may be a sign, actually, that something is going to interrupt your life. Something's going to come into your life and just plant itself right there. Yeah, it does mean something. It means that something or someone is going to come into your life and just plant itself right in the middle of your life. And you're, Lewis, okay, see? Okay, you can't go where the candles are. Here. Okay, you guys, I'm going to have to pause this because I don't want Lewis catching himself on fire. He's completely moved everything around. And he's actually sitting on the cards. So there's really nothing I can do. And it's Lewis. Okay, Lewis. Oh, gosh. Okay, hang on. Come 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 on. Good boy. Come on. Aw. Okay, you're not getting up. We've blocked you. All right, I'm just going to pick up the cards wherever they fell. Okay, we are now back in business, and we're going to wrap this up. This is definitely going to be the worst video ever. So bad. God, that dog is so, you have no idea. You have no idea how altered the last 10 years of my life have been with that dog. You have no clue. No, no clue. That dog has been in Las Vegas. That dog has been to Mexico. That dog has been to Canada. That dog has been to Arizona. That dog has been to Ohio. That dog has been to LA, Santa Barbara. Where else have you been, Lewis? That dog has been everywhere with me. He's my husband. Sorry. Okay, defend to the end the worthwhile. Wow. What you want wants you. And I put that with heaven sent. Oh, wow, judgment. Ace of Wands. King of Swords. Shock of the New. Just give me a second. So defend to the end the worthwhile. So I would love to sit here and tell you that this card is saying to defend some type of relationship, some type of, grandiose partnership. There is more than one person here, but you are the card that popped out first. You with the 10 of Cups. So defend to the end the worthwhile. Also the 10 of Wands. A lot of tens. Tens are endings to no return. You also have the World card here. An ending to no return. So keep in mind this is a general reading. So defend to the end the worthwhile, Pisces. We've got Queen of Cups in the upright, in her beautiful, creative, sweet, loving, kind, special, divine, beautiful, feet in the water, holding her cup of love, her cup of emotions in the upright. Right next to her, the 10 of Cups, the best card you can get in the entire tarot deck. Emotional fulfillment. 10 of Wands, heavy burdens to get to this point, and to get to this point on your own, not with a man on your arm, not with a woman on your arm, not with, anyone else is doing, just you healing yourself, doing the work necessary to catapult you up and up and up and up to a level that others can't comprehend. While others are searching for their happiness in another, you found your happiness within. That is a place that others never get to in life. The World card, putting an ending. This can go one of two ways, with someone that is showing up as an Aries or an Emperor type person. So an Emperor is, and I'm just going to say this, especially when he comes out with the Page of Wands, it could be like someone with a younger fire sign. But to me, this is saying this was an Emperor with a very immature energy. So this is a person that kind of acts younger. They could be younger than you, but I'm not getting that. Acts very immature, but is very controlling. It's their way or the highway. Stubborn energy. So there. Then we have Shock of the New. I love this. I love the sunflowers. That may be of significance to someone. Ace of Swords, cutting through the bullshit. 7 of Cups, a lot of options. Ace of Cups, new love. Hierophant, the Devil. So Capricorn, a Taurus. Hierophant is the card of Taurus. Hierophant is also a marriage card. So a new love that will lead to marriage. You could be meeting a Capricorn. You could also be dealing with someone with Capricorn heavy in their chart. 6 of Cups. Someone has a blindfold on. So you could be actually getting involved with someone that isn't over a past situation. I feel, Pisces, that you are over a past situation. Like big time. Like just over it. So on Heaven Sent and What You Want Wants You, we have the King of Swords. I'm getting so clogged up. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Judgment coming out on the Nine of Cups. So you could have made a judgment call on a past situation. You have the King of Swords with the Ace of Wands. That's a passionate new beginning. I'm getting so clogged. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. 3 of Cups. You could be fearing that there is someone else in someone else's life. There could be. Bottom of the deck, you have the Sun card. Please clarify the Devil card. Clarify the Devil card. Okay, so you could be overworking. The Hierophant is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Marriage card. So you've got the Hierophant, which is the Marriage card, clarified by the Marriage card. That's pretty. And then I dropped the card. Some of you could be a little fearful of commitment, or you're dealing with someone that's a little fearful of commitment. Wow, and then you've got the Two of Cups. Shock of the new after you fully healed. There is a King of Cups. This could be someone with heavy water in their chart, and a King of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify. You've got, and one of these people is going to come in quick. This could have already happened. I'm going to clarify the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Hierophant. And that's it. And then I'm going to read you an advice card because this has gone on too long. Lewis is sweet. It's Louis. You guys have to spell his name right. He gets pissed. We have the Star card, but let me shuffle again because I don't know who I was clarifying. Actually, if you'll excuse me 1 second. I am like so nasally. Lewis, I'm allergic to my dog. Lots of opses get this thing. Yeah, it's, well, I don't want to talk about it. King of Swords, clarify the King of Swords. So we have a Knight of Pentacles. Could be a younger person with heavy Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in their chart. They could be emotionally walking away from another situation, moving away from difficult times, or they helped you move away from difficult times. They could be juggling 2 people, 2 situations in their head. They could have water in their chart as well. But they could want to work together. Please clarify this King of Pentacles. Please clarify this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a couple here. So this, then we have the Tower. And the Five of Swords. So, you know, you could find out. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You could find out about something that's a little upsetting. The Death card. Okay. So there could be something that's a little upsetting in the month. And then bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. So, okay. Who is the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Okay, could be dealing with a Gemini. And a Cancerian. Please clarify the Hierophant card. Okay, Page of Pentacles. I keep getting like a younger energy. The Hanged Man. They could be a Pisces or have Pisces in their chart. Okay, and they could be healing from something. One more card for this, please. Thank you. Temperance. They could have Sagittarius in their chart. Possibly show up as a Sag in Vedic astrology as well. Okay, so I'm going to move on to what you want wants you, to the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, guarding themselves a little bit. So, Queen of Wands, this is how you were showing up in the beginning of the reading for the month of December. I'm going to read your advice card, Defend to the End, the Worthwhile. You guys, I might erase this video and do it over mid-month because Lewis and my allergies. It's funny, when I watch Queen of Cups Tarot, she said she has to take medicine before doing the Pisces reading because her allergies act up too, which usually is a sign of stress. So I don't know. It's funny. It's not funny, but it's, allergies are they're a thing where you just get so bogged down, when it hits. This reading's been all over the board. I can't even believe I have one person watching, but that's okay. I might just erase it. Okay, so defend to the end. Beneath the illusions, pretty as they may seem, you know what is real. Beneath the lies, sweet though they may sound, you know what is worthwhile. All that is genuinely and truly essential for the heart to throb with life is worthwhile. Anything that dulls it or suffocates its vibrant aliveness must be questioned, challenged, and more than likely cast aside, for the heart is our key to living an authentic life. What is there once that is compromised? Without its foundation of truth, we are to be forever lost in confusion, doubt, and despair. You are a sacred warrior, a defender of the heart. You have cried genuine tears of your own grief and also the grief of the world. You have raged at injustice and oppression in your own life. And in the world, you have felt the need to protect the presence of love. For whilst it is exceptionally powerful, it can too easily be smothered under lies and fear. The sacred warrior must not heed to the dangerous voices that say, "Oh, stop being so sensitive." Everybody talks about how Pisces are overly sensitive. Stop making such a big deal out of things. Love is the biggest deal there is. Love is the biggest deal that there is. What else is worth being so sensitive about? The sacred warrior is a vigilante. Even if others find the unflinching honesty of your feelings difficult to handle, even if those feelings are expressed with gentleness and compassion, the sacred warrior honors the task of being more faithful to love than to anything else. This includes the fear of loss. Actually, it includes the fear of anything at all. That's beautiful. I'm starting to be able to breathe again and relax. This oracle brings guidance to honor even the smallest steps in your path of the sacred warrior. They are no less important than the more noticeable or dramatic actions on the path. One single misstep can begin a landslide of great devastation. Being vigilant with what is meaningful and what is truthful, even in the smallest and seemingly most insignificant ways, strengthens the sacred warrior and prevents darkness from gaining a stronghold from the inside. The darkness will be intelligent and sneaky. It will tell you that it doesn't matter, that this one time you can forget what you promised, that you are just one person and that you can't make a difference anyway. That darkness will lure you into sleepy ambivalence and dull your light if you allow it to. The sacred warrior within will fight with love and honor to be true to what has meaning and never ever allow it to be cast aside. Even if it seems easier in the moment, the sacred warrior finds joy and humor in life to prevent the seriousness of the task from stifling the heart that just wants to live and be free. Oh, I love that. That joy brings strength to the warrior and an expanded, relaxed awareness that can sense the presence of fear, whether it is masked as anger, hate, or doubt, and immediately respond to it with fierce compassion. The sacred warrior will not allow fear to gain a stronghold within the heart. I don't know what's going on with me, guys. This oracle has special guidance for you. You are being asked to stay strong and stand your ground. This might be in a big emotional journey that feels like the fight of your life. Oh God, no doubt. It may be in a matter that does not seem to hold much importance. Yeah. Perhaps, for example, you are contemplating an idea that you feel could be something, but those around you declare it is nothing. Nothing much, too impractical, too little, or too much. How many times have us Pisceans been told we are too little or too much? However, what is happening or soon will be happening is worthwhile. So hold tight, ask for help through the healing process below. Stay true to the sacred warrior of love that you are, and defend to the end all that is worthwhile. Put your hand on your heart and say, I call upon the sacred warriors of unconditional love. I ask for your support, protection, assistance, and intervention on my behalf through unconditional love. That what is truly worthwhile for the light and life of the heart be protected and preserved within me and in the world for the greater good. Through my own free will, so be it. So I think this is really beautiful, and I think it goes without saying that, even if we're doing something that in the least bit seems like it's not walking in light or not being in our truth or not being in integrity. It's really important for us to pay attention to that and pull back and say, you know what? I know that the karma this will bring is not worth me doing X, Y, and Z. I need to be honest with myself and others first and foremost. Okay, you guys, I think with the allergies, me barely being able to breathe, it being 1 a.m., and Lewis, my dog, who desperately needs a bath, coming and planting his little furry ass on the cards, I think this is a reading that's probably going to be deleted tomorrow, so we'll see. If there's enough like thumbs up on it or views, I might keep it. But my goodness, what a scattered reading. But that's Pisces for you. They're creative, right? We're creative. Okay, you guys, I'll see you soon. Be well. Links in the description box.